the passion is alive. Previews and reviews, keeping you in the vibe. Player ratings coming in like a tidal wave. Lee Stephen TV, it's your football fave. Every match day we got the insight you crave. Diving into details like a deep sea wave. From kickoff to the whistle, we got you in the know. Lee Stephen TV, your football hero. We scream and cheer together, we rise. Football's our language.
Hello, welcome to Leeds United TV. This is your
video about the hard work starts now.
yep.
How are you doing, Lee?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I have got champions.
Gonna be champions, absolutely. But the hard work does start now, mate. It does. Now, Leeds United will be they'll be working hard behind the scenes now on players they're going to keep, players they're going to sell, players they're going to release, players they're going to, send out on loan, and this is where hard work really starts, because for the past 2 seasons, the 3 teams who have gone up are the 3 teams who have gone down. Right now, this is 3rd season. Look, this is 3 times lucky. I think one of the teams, and I'm hoping to God and I pray to God, Leeds United are one of them teams where 2 go down and 1 stays up, and it's. The Parag will be under no illusions that this is going to be a difficult, season coming up for Leeds United in Premier League. Yeah. It's a massive golfing class league. We've got players in the squad who, I thank them, because they got us promoted, but some of them are championship level players. And one or two of them, in my opinion, are Premier League quality players who can do a job bottom end at table. Because that's why we can't be looking at mid-table or top at table, top 6 or top 8. It's impossible in your first season, I think, anyway. Do you know what I mean? I think this is a season where you've got to consolidate being Operation Premier League survival. Yeah, I think that's got to be the priority. We if you look at the Premier League table, so if you look at the teams who were relegated, you've got Ipswich, Leicester, Southampton, the 3 teams who went up. Yeah. Look at this league. Sorry, right. So look at the win column. Look how many games Southampton have won all season.
Yeah, 2.
Ipswich Town.
4.
Out of 35 games. Yeah. Look at the goal difference. -57, -47, -41. Yeah. And West Ham have had a bad season. In there, they've gone through 2 managers this season in Lopetegui, and they're now on to Potter. West Ham fan base are happy with Potter. A majority of them, they don't think it's going to be good enough. They're going to have a full squad rebuild, so they're going to be in a bit of trouble if they don't get it right this season. Tottenham Hotspur and Man United, I'm expecting them to have better seasons next season. But if 37 points is, that's what we should be aiming for, 37 to 40 points. And I think if we can get that, we'll be safe. So what's that? So if you get 5 wins, what's that? 5 wins is 15 points. It's not enough. You need 8 wins. Yeah. And probably 6 draws. Yeah. So you've got to be beating the teams. If you're serious about avoiding relegation, you've got to be beating teams in and around 15th to 20th. Yeah. To consolidate yourself in that 16th, 17th spot to survive next season. Forget about 14th and 13th and 12th. When we did that last season with Bielsa, number one, there were no fans there because of COVID. Number two, Bamford were we were in outstanding goal scoring form. I think he got double figures in that season. Were it 14 goals, 15, 19 goals or something he got? It was somewhat ridiculous like that because we didn't have any fans at stadium.
Yeah.
And we had Bielsa there. Now, I am glad that Parag Marathe has come out and publicly backed Leeds, come out and backed Farker. Where does it say here? He says, I am very excited. This is Parag Marathe. I am very excited to run it back with Daniel and collaborate with him. Marathe told BBC Radio Leeds, I am under no illusions that it is going to be easy. The past 2 seasons, the 3 promoted teams came straight back down, but we have something that they don't have. We have Daniel Farker, first of all. So it's publicly come out and backed Daniel Farker now. So,
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Yep.
But Lee,
Yeah.
I mean, you're the most optimistic Leeds fan I've ever met, right? You always say Leeds are going to win.
Yeah.
But surely, God, even you knowing Premier League quality and stuff like that, we aren't going to win as many games.
Not many games, no.
It all depends on what we do in transfer window. That's why it says the hard work starts now.
Yeah.
You see, we're talking about. We'll do a video about what players you'd want to keep, sell, and buy and loan out. But there's already been links to players from like Wrexham, after Joe Geltart, and it's not in Leeds United or Daniel Farker's plan. So I think he will go there. We still got to sort out Junior for post contract. There's a lot of work for the 49ers and Leeds to do.
Yeah.
It's going to be a busy summer for Leeds United.
Yes.
So Lee, who's going to go up for playoffs? If you're a Leeds, if you're a betting man, mate, right? Who's going to go up for playoffs? Because you've got Sheffield United, you've got Sunderland, you've got Coventry, and you've got Bristol City.
Yeah.
Right. So them 4 teams.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to share screen again. Sorry, Lee. I should have kept it on the shouldn't I? I'm going right. So this is because this matters to Leeds as well. Who goes up, because we'll be in competition with Leeds to stay in division. Right, so Sheffield United have won the most amount of games in that playoffs. They finished on 90 points, 10 points behind Leeds and Burnley.
Yeah.
But they were 14 points clear of Sunderland, who were 4th.
Yeah.
21 points clear of Coventry in 5th, and 22 points clear of Bristol City in it was 6th.
Yeah.
So I'm right in saying it's harder. Sheffield United will play Bristol, Sunderland will play Coventry. It'll be 3rd against 6th, 4th against 5th, because if that's how it'll work, won't it? Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. So Sheffield United v Bristol, who's going to win that game?
I think Bristol.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Sunderland v Coventry.
I think Coventry.
Right. So what you're saying then is it's going to be a Coventry and Bristol City final.
Yeah.
Who's going to win that?
Oh, Bristol.
Do you think?
Yeah.
You see, I want Bristol to go up, and not, part selfishness, because I think Leeds can beat Bristol home and away, right? And partly because I think Bristol City deserve to go. How we've managed to stay in that playoffs is really, really good.
Yeah.
So, but neither of us want to see Sheffield United go up, because let's be honest, they bottled it, didn't they? They bottled them going up automatic. So their bottle job FC of Sheffield United in this league.
Yeah.
You just don't like Chris Wilder, do you?
I don't know why, but I don't know.
He's a bit of an idiot, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying Bristol City to go?
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that. I would be. Partly because we can beat them twice, like I said, and partly because I do like the way Bristol City did. Deserve to reach playoffs.
Yep.
Right, just stop sharing screen. So we'll do a video one day this week on your thoughts about who you'd give him a new contract and loan out and stuff like that. That should be interesting. So, Lee, are you excited for Premier League? Are you excited for next season to start?
Yeah. I'm quite next season start. Yeah.
And it's going to be good to have Leeds United back in Premier League. The only thing I'm not looking forward to, mate, not winning as many games as what we've won this season for a start. But the most important thing, what I'm not looking forward to winning Premier League, you know what it is, don't you?
No.
VAR. I can't do with that thing. I hate it. I hate everything about VAR. It spoils everything. It does. It really does. And that's something I haven't missed with being in Championship. And I do think the Championship's a competitive league as well. I really do. I think it's highly competitive and it's getting stronger and stronger. Unfortunately, the gap between the Championship and the Premier League is getting bigger and bigger. Yeah. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Money talks, doesn't it? Money really does talk. I know the 49ers Enterprise have got money behind them, right? But we can't spend an awful lot, because of PSR. We have to stay in the rules of PSR now. Nottingham Forest have bought in all them players, didn't they, that season when they come up? Yeah. Right. And then they got punished. They got a fine. As some Nottingham Forest fans say, I think they got a 2-point deduction, didn't they? So some at Nottingham Forest fans call it a speeding ticket. So we're only 2 points. If you were Leeds United, would you do something similar? Would you bring in a load of players who can keep us in a division, take your punishment, get 2-point deduction at the end of the season, but it doesn't matter because you've already got the points needed to stay up? Yeah. Or would you play by book and just spend what you're allowed?
I don't know. I don't think it's 2 points drop.
2-point penalty.
2-point penalty. Or take how much you got in your.
You stick within PSR.
Yeah. I thought it's hard.
I know it is.
I don't know what people are saying. People said, "Oh, stick by Pete." And probably people said, "Oh, go with 2 points."
I think we should spend what we think we need to spend. If we go over, so be it. But
yeah, I think we need to spend more. I think we need to spend some. Get a person.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that as well. We're going to talk about what sort of players you want to bring in. Actually, do you know what? Let's do that now, right? We're going to do a video about the squad and what you do with the squad. So, what areas do you want to see strengthened, Lee? Do you think we need a new goalkeeper?
Yes, because I don't know if Messi or Dow can do it for me.
I agree. I think we need an experienced goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Someone who can play with his feet, someone who's good with his feet and stuff like that. I'd keep Darlow as win number 2 personally. This is me. I'm not just asking you for yours, but I keep Darlow as win number 2 and get rid of Meslier. Right, left back.
I think we need another left back.
Right.
Because I don't feel Liverpool
staying or going.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I mean. We need to sign him down to a new contract, don't we?
Yeah.
Right, centre backs: Joe Rodon, and Pascal Strike. Now, the thing I've noticed with Leeds United this season,
yeah,
was we had the majority of possession, so it didn't really stand out too much. But when we were put under pressure, our centre back struggled a bit. So I think we need a quality centre back.
I think I don't know. I think we need.
Because you can't afford to have much strike injured and then having to bring in your DM and Ampadu dropping him back to centre back. You need to have better quality players when going into Premier League.
I think we need decent centre back. Yeah.
Right back. Bogle's been fantastic. I think he could cope with Premier League. But do we need?
I think we need another.
James is left back, isn't it? No, James is right. Yeah. So we've got James as well. Don't forget. So are we all right for that position?
Yeah.
Your two DMs. You've got Tanaka and
Gruev
and Gruev and Ampadu. Rothwell's going back though, isn't he? He's on loan, so he'll be going back if we don't sign him up.
I got Tanaka, Gruev, and Ampadu.
So would you sign Rothwell if you could get him?
Yes, it's so much.
So it's barely want for him. Bournemouth.
I don't know if I'm confident.
Yeah, so Bournemouth lead, right?
So much. I see how much he wants for.
Well, transfer market have got him valued at 2 million. That's what transfer market have got him valued at.
If these not going to afford him.
Well, they can't they? That's the thing. This is why I said beginning. Do we bring in the players we need? And if we go over PSR, we go over PSR. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what I'd do. Right. So you've got. So would you be happy with Tanaka, Ampadu, Rothwell, Gruev, or do you think we need someone better?
I'm not happy with Tanaka, Rothwell, and Gruev.
I think Tanaka can cut it in Premier League.
But Gruev can do.
Gruev might be a squad player, bench option. Along with Rothwell, I think it'll be Ampadu and Tanaka. Yeah, I really do. I think they'll be the two. And then you've got the three, haven't you? You've got James.
Yep.
You've got James, Nonto, Aronson, Solomon. Solomon's up. We need to decide what we're doing with Solomon.
Yeah.
And Ramazani, yeah. So what do you do with them type of players? Do we need to put anyone in with a bit more quality, or are you happy with Dan James? And if we can keep him, Solomon.
I'm happy with James. I'm just saying how much someone wants someone for.
Well, what did we pay for Rodon? We're at about 15 million.
Yeah, for the main for
Rodon.
For Rodon, yeah.
So if we can get Solomon for 15 to 20 million, I think that'd be a good business.
Yeah.
I think Tottenham will be happy with the 20 million, 15 to 20 million because he gets them off their books.
Yeah.
And we'll be happy because we've got a player who's used to playing for Leeds United.
Yeah.
The worry I've got though, Lead, right, is these players are going to be coming up against the likes of Mo Salah and players of that magnitude called De Gakpo and it depends on what Man City do with Mamouche. They've got like some Mamouche and stuff like that, and we've just got to make sure that we competitive. Not expected to win against them sort of teams, but I don't want to be showing up neither, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be competitive, so I think it all depends on what happens with the 49ers and Parker. If he thinks that he needs to get strengthened in them areas.
Yeah.
Now you move on to your striker. Joe Perreault, Patrick Bamford, Matteo Joseph. Do we need a proven Premier League proven goal scorer?
I think we do. Because I don't know if Pearl can do it in the Premier League.
Well, I think what Perreault needs is somebody with him.
Yeah.
Who, you know, and I don't mean Bamford, you know, because I don't think Bamford. I don't know if Bamford's going to be a Leeds player come end at transfer window. If I'm brutally honest with you, I really don't.
I don't think Bamford will be Leeds player.
You know, and I don't think Joseph. He doesn't trust Joseph enough to lead the line in games.
No.
So Daniel Farke's going to have to make that difficult decision. Do you bring in a couple of strikers and let Bamford and Joseph go? We definitely need one recognised, proven Premier League proven goal scorer.
We definitely need one striker. But I don't want to do Ben Anderson.
I forgot about him as well. I just think he's too paperweight league. I think he gets tackled far too easy and he goes down far too easy. You know, and
we need a number 10. And if you've got Shaq, we need another number 10.
Number 10, yeah.
If we get, because we got Harry Gill, bro.
Yeah, but I think it was just brought on as a token stretch, if you know what I mean. You know, it were Leeds United seeing that, you know, we've got Archie, you know, we might not have Archie Gray, but we've got Harry Gray. I think that was a statement sent out to the rest of the Premier League, to be honest.
We've got a couple of players on tier ones and can't pay.
Yeah, but it's a big difference, mate, from under 21s to Premier League. You know, it'll be nice to bring. If any of them are good enough, it'd be nice to see them in the first team. But if they aren't, leave them where they are. Do you know what I mean? Don't ruin the careers by coming up against the likes of Mo Salah. You know, look what Tottenham did. They put Archie Gray in his recognised position for the first time against Liverpool, and they were up against bloody Mo Salah. Do you know what I mean? It can decimate a young player.
Yeah.
You know, some players thrive on it like that. You mean Lamel at Barcelona, but you don't get them sort of players. They only come around once every 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, generational talent, that boy. You know, Archie Gray's not that sort of player, and he shouldn't have gone up against the likes of Mo Salah for first time playing in his natural position for Tottenham at Anfield when they were going for title. It just, you know, you can just. So this is what I'm saying about Ireland for 21s. If they aren't quite good enough yet, don't play them. You know, because you will dint the confidence and shatter the confidence. So we need a fair few players, mate.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna have a busy summer. I really do. I think we're gonna have a really busy summer.
Yeah, see what Falcons saying and Fortnite's saying, so it's all.
Yeah, well, you're the man with the pulse with your finger on the pulse, aren't you? When it comes to Leeds with all Twitter and stuff like that, you're all over it, aren't you? So, you know, you come in and tell me stories and send me stories. Yeah, it's going to be a good season, mate, for Leeds.
It's going to be a good season. It's going to be a good chance for them. You know, see what the players coming in for Leeds.
Oh, Lee, what do you reckon? What do you reckon to now, mate? Now that it's done. Done it. Yo, I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. It's done. I'm going to spill. It's going to go up on my wall. Yeah.
Enjoy burger again, Dad.
Yeah, no, second time I've rebuilt it, broke it down and then rebuilt it again.
Yeah,
but for punishment.
We could be pieces missing.
God, eBay love me. That's all I can say. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Lee.
Yeah.
Final words, mate, with you before we wrap up, because this one is supposed to be a 10-minute video. It's gone on for 25 minutes.
Final
They'll
thoughts.
be bored to death of us.
Final thoughts for me. Just Falco. I know you celebrating last night at Leeds.
Yeah, well, we were going to go, but you had diarrhea and sickness, didn't you? You were really poorly. And I couldn't go without you. It didn't feel right, mate. We're part of a team, so.
I know you can dance on DJ as well, Falco.
He looked happy, didn't he?
Yep.
You know, and I think that backing from Prague has helped. I really do. You know, and hopefully it puts an end to all this bloody isn't he, you know, from press and stuff like that, and journalists and stuff, and footballing pundits and stuff. They can get off his back a bit now and let him concentrate on winning the league by 100 points and getting this massive club of Leeds United back into the Premier League.
Yep, I can't wait to see a new.
At this time, we've deserved to go up, and we've earned it.
I can't wait to see a new stadium build up.
Yeah, that starts. Is it 2020? Is it 2025 or 2026 or something?
2026.
And it's finished by 2030.
Yeah.
So it's a big project, isn't it? That's another big project. Prague's got his teeth in that.
I mean, just need back for now, so I get some players in.
Yeah, well, yeah, I agree.
And see what can get in the journey. It's busy.
Well, this summer's the busiest time for us.
Yeah, summer's busy time for us. Yeah.
Do you think we'll sign any players from Premier League, or do you think we'll look abroad where it's cheaper league?
I think abroad.
Do you know which player is available?
What?
Angel Gomez. Played for England recently.
Yeah.
I think he's available.
I want to say Barcelona could go for Leeds.
And do you know that is it Wizard from Brentford?
Yeah.
West Ham got offered him, but West Ham have turned him down. So we know he's available, and he's scored goals in Premier League this season.
But I don't like.
But is he 28-year-old?
Yeah. I can't say Jimmy Vardy comes to Leeds.
He couldn't do it. I think he still score goals. Of course I do. You know what I mean? And Leicester didn't use him to his strengths.
No.
You know, but I think if he wants to stay in Premier League, doesn't he? So I think you know, it'll be a team like Leeds, Burnley, or whoever gets promoted to playoffs. They'll look to have someone like Vardy for his experience.
If you think I can afford him,
this is it, isn't it? You know what I mean? This is it. But is he over hill and past it? I'm not sure. I'd like to see us go for a player like, you know, a 28, 27-year-old experienced striker. I really would. You know, especially with Premier League quality, that'll be a bonus, and that'll be a nice bonus to have. Yep. But they're going to cost money.
Yep. I think Fortnite will be go to a board, get some person out of board.
Do you know what I want to see them do?
What?
First players to sign is a striker, and have spent a lot of money on him to send a statement. This is Leeds United. This is what we're going to do. This is where we belong, and this is where we want to stay. Yeah, that's what I think.
Depends how much you do.
I bet we spend over 100 million. I bet we spend over 100 million this summer.
What, 100 million?
No, well, look, yeah, over 100 million. I think we will. Yeah.
And depends on how much the stadium build.
No, but that don't come into PSR. Oh. That's separate. Improvements to your stadium, improvements to your training facilities do not impact PSR. Totally different. You're allowed to spend what you want on that because you're improving it, aren't you?
I'm improving what in your stadium and the pitch.
I'm just glad we stayed at Ellen Road, mate. I've said this many times. I'm glad we're staying there.
I know it's an old ground, very old.
Yeah, but that's why fans like coming to Welland Road, because they're close to their players' action as well. Yeah. You know, they're close to seeing their players. Whereas at the moment, now they're all in like toilet bowls and stuff like that, and salad bowls where it's all oval, and it sounds bloody awful. You try listen to a game on Sky on Sky when you watch the sports on a Saturday, Sunday, you know, when they're playing at West Ham and all, you can hardly hear what they're singing. because the sound it don't make a great sound.
No.
You know, it's whereas Ellen Road, we know it's going to be about.
Yeah.
It's all going to be about the sound, making it hostile and making it, you know, a fortress for Leeds United. Because that's what it's always been.
Yeah.
We've always had a good home form.
Yeah.
So yeah. So Lee, you've said your final thoughts.
Yep.
I'm really excited for the upcoming season. I am. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really excited, Lee.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be covering. You'll be covering some of your transfers and stuff. We'll be doing that work on your channel. That's going to be interesting, exciting.
Yep.
But yeah, so Can I just thank everybody for support the show and you, Lee. You know, I know it means a lot to you too. And I want to thank everybody and tell them that we do appreciate each and every one of you. You know, even if you don't survive, you don't leave a like or you don't subscribe. As long as you know, we'd rather have you in chat and stuff and getting involved because that's what it means. That means more to us than anything. It really does.
Yeah.
We've always been the same, haven't we? Since his old channel. This is your baby.
Yep.
This is your channel. So yeah, thank you everybody from the bottom of his hearts. Really, really do mean it. Honest to God, I do. And I know Lee thanks you too.
Yeah.
Right then, Lee, do you want to thank everybody?
Thank you for watching Leeds 7 TV.
Have a great day, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry it went on for a bit longer than we thought it was going to do, but it went off the cuff. We don't have any notes in front of us.
No.
We just speak from his hearts. Yes, we get things wrong. We always will, but we'll always admit when we get things wrong too as well. Yeah, so don't close the show by saying thank you.
Thank you for watching Leeds 7 TV.
It's a goodbye from me, everybody.
And goodbye from me.
Take care, look after yourselves. See you all in Premier League and look out for more videos, what he's going to do. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.